Hello. So today's a new day of recording. We finished the main game, and obviously I've been kind of hyping up Lost in Nightmares for like a whole bunch of the playthrough, basically. And so today we're gonna start that. I got some nice thunder and rain outside. You can probably even hear it sometimes. It actually gets kind of loud sometimes. Adds to the mood. That's what it's there for. I don't think I'm gonna play Desperate Escape. Maybe. That's all I can say. So I didn't know if Lost in Nightmares would just start straight into the game, so that's why we're here at the menu. So let's just quit talking and do this, man. Oh, that's such a cool screen. Although Chris's model looks kind of weird there. Alright, single play. Just do normal. Because I'm not no casual, but I ain't no profesh. You know what I'm saying? I'm no professional. Professional.
A few years ago, the BSAA received intel as to the whereabouts of Umbrella's founder, Oswell E. Spencer. Jill and I were ordered by the BSAA's European headquarters to apprehend him. We accepted that mission in the hopes of uncovering some info that would lead us to Wesker. Chris to HQ, come in. We're at the target's location.
Copy that, Chris. Move in and procure the target.
Roger that.
What can you tell us about the area?
The satellite scan isn't showing any...
Wait, what can you tell us about the area?
Expect the unexpected.
What do you mean?
Understood.
Shouldn't they have asked about what we can expect about the area before? That messes me up in every game I play when they're like, okay, we've reached the target. We're 10 seconds from killing him. What should we know about what's going on here? Really? Is that what we're doing? Okay, so, here we are. You got your classic Resident Evil mansion right away. Oh, what's this? Blood? Jesus. Oh my gosh, what did this guy do? This doesn't even look like blood. It looks like the servant guy put his strong hand in the cherry pie or something. Jesus. Alright, well, of course we have to start with breaking some vases here. Oh, that's right. This doesn't have like currency. It doesn't have money. You get score stars. I don't remember what they do. I think they might purely be for your score at the end of the level. And if I'm right about that, that's kind of stupid, actually. Because we got a lever here. What's this? Evil basement? Well, I guess we better check out this then. Why would that open the doors upstairs? Okay. Resident Evil mansions are just... They just are. This is the exact same bloodstain from over there, I think. Let me go look. I think it is. Let me see. I already forgot. Yeah, I'm pretty damn sure it's the exact same bloodstain. It's 10 feet away, you got... Okay, like 20 feet away. Ah! That'd be more effective if that dude didn't straight up just ragdoll right onto the ground.
We found some men down. Judging by their wounds, it looks like they were physically assaulted. I figure they're probably Spencer's security. Lord only knows what killed them.
Roger that. We knew this mission wouldn't be a cakewalk.
Well, I guess we can assume that Wesker did it then. Oh yeah, and this also has those like little things you can shoot for score, but I'm not gonna be keeping an eye out for them because what's the point? I noticed that our pistol's already upgraded. I wonder if that's because I upgraded Sheva's pistol previously or not. Oh look, more of these. What do we got in here? A bedroom. Oh yeah, and they have the cool in this DLC, they have the thing for when you walk through a door, like in old Resident Evil games. It kind of gives you like a first-person perspective. God, what a terrible bedroom. I would hate for this to be my bedroom. It looks like pages from a diary. Some entries are missing. played poker tonight with Scott and Elias. Alias? I guess it must be Elias. I think Steve was cheating. One of the higher-ups assigned me to take care of a new creature. Looks like a skinned gorilla. Okay. Scott said there'd be an accident in the lab. I just knew something like this would happen. I've been wearing this damn spacesuit since yesterday. My skin's getting grimy and feels itchy. A rumor is going around that a researcher tried to escape and got shot. I feel all fucked up and my arm's swelling and rotten flesh just dropped off me. What's happening to me? Fever gone but itchy. Today hungry and eat doggy food. This is just my girlfriend's cat's diary. That's all this is. Itchy. Tasty. Okay. There's a note stuck between the last few pages. Password. Damn, that's a long password. So I think we need to get like 3 passwords. I mean, that would make sense and all. To use on a computer. Because, gosh dang it, this is that newfangled, newer Resident Evil, not that old shit. So, when I had played Resident Evil, I think I mentioned this, I had never played any Resident Evil previously, so I didn't know anything about them. And so I mostly just assumed that this game was...
Chris, I'm in a dining room.
Okay. Well, can you tell me anything else?
I found a weapon I can use.
What did she find? Oh, she found a shotgun.
Kinda takes you back, doesn't it?
Wait, where are you?
City? Unfortunately, yeah. That's where all this started.
Hard to believe that was 8 years ago.
Where is Jill?
You're not the only one.
I feel like she's...
Door open.
Oh, okay. Took your time, didn't she? Okay, but when I was a kid, I kind of thought this DLC was just a remake slash, like, I don't know, just basically meant to be the plot of Resident Evil 1 again. Let's read this real quick. For a time, it appeared as if Master Spencer would recover his former health, but not he getting fucked. He lacks the strength to eat anything but soup. Man, this shit's dire. This dude's like a skeleton. I've been here like forever, so is my family. This is just fucked up. I remember when I was young and worked here, it was great. I remember how Lord Ashford, another aristocrat from a storied family, and one of Spencer's schoolmates would find refuge from the summer heat at this villa. They teased me all the fucking time. I was so sick of it. Pretty much everyone's dead except Spencer now. Wow, that was just a depressing note. But yeah, I thought this was like a remake of Resident Evil 1. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm like still kind of confused because it's clearly not the plot of Resident Evil 1. But like, this is literally a room in Resident Evil 1. Like, this is almost exactly what the room is. In fact, I might as well just say exactly because it's that close. And this is too. Somebody's like angry upstairs. But yeah, I'm like still confused. Is this like... No, it can't be. No, it can't be. That doesn't make sense. So what the hell? Why is this mansion just... It just happens to be identical, basically. That's fucks me up. Alright. So we heard someone like dragging some shit around up here. Oh look, there's nothing. Oh, more memoirs from the butler, man. Man, people are screaming in the basement. They're fucked up. There have been lots of experiments here, and Spencer's fucked up. He's messed up, man. Let's see. I'm great servant. Duty and honor for my master. I will not betray my duties. Wow. Okay. Good butler or bad butler? Question mark. He follows his master's orders, but his master is also evil. Alright, so also just like Resident Evil 1, Jill, play the piano. So Jill here, the bot, is a masterclass at the piano. I know I've said this like 100 times during the playthrough, but I really have to stress this at this moment in Lost in Nightmares. Doing this part as Jill, playing on the piano on professional, what the fuck? Like, QuickTime events shouldn't be that hard in video games, right? You wouldn't think, maybe. No, it's hard. It's really ridiculous. Oh yeah, don't they like trap us in here? Oh no, they don't. Okay, that's good. But yeah, it's crazy. You gotta be a pro gamer to do that stuff. Alright, yeah, we already went down there. Let's just keep going. But I love the way they put more puzzles in this. It's actually like creepy. Well, it's not just creepy to me, it's actually a little bit scary. I think in this beginning section they could do a little bit more with threats, maybe. I don't know, maybe not. I mean, I guess I do feel like it's just done really, really well. But yeah, so many of the areas we're going through are Resident Evil 1 areas. Just straight up. Like, clearly on purpose, and it just makes me wonder, like... Oh, hey Jill, you want to open this? It just makes me wonder, like, this isn't the plot of Resident Evil 1. But we're doing all the same stuff. It just really confuses me. Oh my god, this computer, like, what the fuck? This monitor's huge. This resolution would have to be so high. Well, at least I'd hope. I guess those doors are quite a departure from the main game where we were just kicking doors. It's amazing Chris doesn't kick them literally right off their hinges. Alright, so giving us 4 grenades, you know, not at all concerning or telling or anything of that sort. I think there's other stuff. Oh yeah, this. Nothing like getting us some score stars for uses. Oh, dang, I don't remember them giving me a magnum. What the heck? Okay, sure. Heat sensitive paper. Oh yeah, we gotta take that to the fireplace. Even that's like... Okay, what the fuck was that? Is that actually a thing? Okay, I guess not. Hashtag spooked. Locked from the inside. Okay, so we need to like go all the way around here then. Wait, how do we get there? Wait, do we have to go here? What? Well, let's go do this heat sensitive paper then. Oh man. Shit's spooky. So, I have very fond memories of this DLC. Me and my buddy, we used to play a lot of Resident Evil 5 and split screen, and we like only played on professional because we wanted to get our asses handed to us constantly. We did the exact same thing with Resident Evil 6. And that actually managed to make Resident Evil 6 extremely enjoyable for me. Which is kind of shocking. But, you know, we loved the main game of Resident Evil 5. I don't even remember if we ever played Desperate Escape. Maybe like once. But wow, we played Lost in Nightmares so many times. You know, the first time it just taking us like a full day and night to get it done on professional, and then just getting better over time because we just kept doing the exact same DLC over and over on professional. And it was so fun because in the main game you have to cooperate to be successful, but in the DLC, like, it's everything is cooperation. I'll talk about that more in a sec. Alright, we're back to the butler. I have been in this Spencer's employ for like forever. He's kind of evil though. He asked me to find someone. Wait, what? Then one day he asked me to find a certain man and make him aware of the master's whereabouts. This is Mr. Wesker. The evil. Cannot recall his face. He was also evil. Okay, Wesker's... Wait. What made the individual I found of such importance is that he is in the employ of a female spy who has regular dealings with Wesker. Female spies? Who would that even be? Should I know who that is? I paid this man. I forgot if his name was Roberto or Ricardo. More than he deserved, and gave him the bare minimum of information necessary to fulfill Spencer's wishes. The master let me go. I'm filled with a sense of loss. I don't know what to do. All the other people at the mansion are untrustworthy. He must be some genius, man. I mean, gosh, if he's letting me go. List of test subjects: Hans, Felicia, Marco, Jonah, Irma. Isn't that the name of the girl from Fear or something? Ken, Laura, William. Is that pronounced Hero? I don't know. Derek, Miles, Alex, and Albert. Oh, this is where they tell you that there's... I don't know if this is the first time they reveal the Wesker family, but yeah, interesting. Okay, so now we gotta go into the... Wait, why would opening the... Okay, wait, I need to stop questioning stuff. Look at this room that will totally not end in disaster. Okay, so we got our spike room. What an Indiana Jones moment. I think I know where the controls are. Oh god. Lost in nightmares, it loves to separate you. Okay, I think this is where the controls are. Man, maybe you should have done that before. Okay, here we go. Easy. No problem at all. Honestly, you probably could have just... Yeah, you could have just reached right through here and done that. You could have fit through those bars. This messes me up with Jill and Chris. Like, they straight up are just, like, flirting all the time. And yet, it's like... They're just purely friends. It's just so... I don't know. Resident Evil relationships are weird. Like, Chris and Jill should clearly be dating super hard. But they just don't. They don't. Same with like 100 other Resident Evil couples, quote unquote. Alright. Jill, what are you doing in here? Why are you still standing in the room of evil death? Wow, the camera even like pulls back when you're in here. That's kind of freaky. We got a crank handle? What do you do with this? Oh, do we do that to... Maybe we use that to advance into the basement area. Gotta get our score points. Alright. Well, that was eventful. But in Lost Nightmares, like, it's actually kind of terrifying to be away from your partner sometimes, because if there's an enemy in Lost Nightmares and you don't have your partner, a lot of the time those enemies are specifically designed to be able to cut you off and basically just annihilate you. So something I find interesting is that in that area, this whole section before opening this gate, I guess it must just be on professional or veteran, but you get an enemy. And They typically come either when you're separated, I think, or for sure I know they often will show up when one of your partners, like one partner is busy doing something, like, you know, like Jill playing the piano. A guy can come into that room and attack you, and they're not like the enemies where it's just like, oh, let's just shoot them a couple times, kick them, and they're dead. It's like dudes that are super tough and can instantly kill you.
Oh no. I hope we don't run into whatever's making it.
And when have we ever been that lucky?
Yeah, really. When have we ever been that lucky? Look at that. Wow. We really didn't have to go very far down here to get into the shit. I can just imagine, like... Imagine a police force is like, okay, we gotta investigate this guy. So they come into the house, and they're like, well, we gotta get behind the basement stairs. All they really gotta do is, like, get a what the fuck? What the fuck, man? What is happening? Hashtag spooked. Okay, that kind of freaked me out. But yeah, they just get a torch or something. They take down those bars and they just rappel down here. And they're like, oh. So like less than 100 feet in this house. And we found like 1 billion people being tortured. That's horrifying. Can we not get back here yet? I guess not. And also, I will mention, it's kind of weird. Oh! Oh, shit! Okay. Oh my god.
This is why it smells so bad. Be careful.
Okay, so here we got a big boy. Oh, fuck, I wasn't expecting that. This dude has like an anchor as a weapon. What the hell? Well, maybe I should save my magnum ammo. That would probably be wise. Alright, buddy, take some fire. Oh, and you can punch this guy. Get him, Jill! Or don't, that's fine. Fortunately, you know, when you're in situations like this, you know, a long hallway, you got a ton of ammo. There's not a whole lot to be terribly worried about until the dude stops staggering. Until the dude stops staggering! Get him. Oh. Wow, and they're even pretty weak on normal. Surprised. And they have giant eyeballs on them, because, yeah, as one does. Wow, that surprised me. I didn't actually know that guy was going to be there. I don't... Come to think of it, I have seen them in that spot before, but I did not remember that he would necessarily be there. So I'm glad that I slowly went around that corner, or, like, I would just be dead. Well, I imagine. Maybe it would have just highly damaged me. So here we have these guys from the main story again, the dudes who just, like, sleep, basically. Does he die when you shoot him? Oh, he dies. That's good. I'm trying to remember what all enemies you see within Lost in Nightmares. I almost feel like we've seen... Let me think. Have we seen 2 out of the 3 enemies in all Lost in Nightmares? I think it only has 3 enemies, one being the boss of the DLC. And I'm counting these dudes on the ground as one of the enemies, which is, you know, they're not really much of an enemy. Okay, can pretty clearly see somebody coming through that wall. It's a good thing he broke down that wall, or we would probably be kind of screwed. Okay. Come on, Jill. These dudes have an interesting design. With their spooky hoods. Oh, get him! Go punch him. Why aren't you doing what I'm telling you to? Partner. Alright. Some more crisp punches out here. It seems like it must be really hard to get the AI to want to really follow up. It must be like they have to have very easy access, otherwise the game's too afraid of them dying or something. I wish I knew what the score stars do. I'm pretty sure they do nothing for you. I know at the beginning I was like, I'm not gonna be looking for these score stars, and it's true. I actually haven't been looking, but when I'm seeing them, I shoot them just because. I don't know. Seems fun. Where even is this guy? They're not behind me, right? Here, let's move up on these guys. Well, I don't know if there's. There might be two guys here. I'm not sure. Okay, here he is. Okay, Jill, you might wanna. There you go. Okay, looks like there's only the one guy. Wait, was there someone behind him? I don't know. Oh no! Oh my gosh, that was close. They really get you with the narrow hallways and stuff. Oh, I wonder if that. I wonder if actually shooting the eye itself does more damage. Oh. So, okay. There you have how quickly those dudes can kill you. I was going in for another hit on that guy because I hit him and then Jill did, so I thought maybe I'd be able to, but yeah, that's a hard no. That is most certainly a no. Jill, you wanna open those barrels? That's why I threw you up there.
I'll cover you.
I mean, okay. I guess maybe that's not the worst plan I've ever heard. Maybe. Now these guys don't take so many hits on... Oh wait, no, I need Jill for that. They don't take so many hits on, what is this? Normal? Is that, yeah, that's just normal. But wow, they can be really tough on other difficulties. And especially because, like, it's not like the base game where you can just go back and get ammo. It's like you are stuck here. What you have is what you have. So, like, if it comes down to it and you gotta just outsmart these guys or knife them, that's what you gotta do. Which can make things pretty tough. I believe on professional there might actually be two guys in this area, which is kind of whack. Especially considering the amount of health they have. Actually, I might be thinking of a later area. I don't know. I clearly, like, don't know what I'm talking about right now, but DLC still seems to hold up, I think. Okay, Jill, you really need to, like, get over here.
Jill.
Okay.
Alright, you do the lever. Let's see how fast the AI can do this. You're kidding me. Come on. Move that thumbstick. Faster. I command you. Okay, we got a key. Jail key. Who puts that behind that? Despite the many times I've played through this, I don't even remember exactly where a lot of these areas go. Oh, okay, maybe this area with two of them. Man, they just throw them at you in this, like, kind of section. You gotta use these barrels for that big ammo. So I mentioned earlier that I even managed to enjoy RE6 with my good friend when we played on... I assume it was just called Professional in that game as well. I don't really know why they would change up the name scheme. But then again, it's RE6, so who knows what any of those choices were for. And, so RE4... I mean, sorry, RE4? What? I'm not even in this... I'm not even one game within that area. What the heck? RE6, has 4 campaigns, which is probably the only thing about RE6 that I find, like, kind of cool. But RE6 would have just straight up been a much better game if they had kept it to, like, just 1, or maybe 2 if they really wanted to go crazy. And also, of those 4 campaigns, like, all of them had at least some recycled content, if not like a lot. Like I think the 4th campaign, which is technically like kind of like a bonus, I guess, depending on your perspective. That one is like pretty much nothing but recycled stuff. Alright, that guy got punched to death. He should feel ashamed. And so me and my friend played all 4 campaigns. So you have Chris and what the hell was Piers? Piers? Is that Piers? I don't know, whatever his stupid name is. And then you have Jake and Sherry, and you have Leon and Helena? Can't remember exactly what her name was. I think it was Helena. I don't know, it doesn't matter. And then the last one is Ada and, well, Hunk if you're playing co-op, but normally it's actually solo. Let me tell you, that game's campaigns pretty rough. So the story, you are seeing what happens to Chris up until Resident Evil 6. I mean, you saw what happened to him at the end of the base game. He got on a helicopter and was like, I don't know if it's all worth fighting for, but it is. That's basically exactly what he said. You know, he's Mr. Cool Guy. At the start of Resident Evil 6, he has amnesia, I think it is. Yeah, he has amnesia, and he's a major alcoholic because, like, he led some troops into battle and they died? Or something like that. Something stupid and generic. And so for Chris's campaign, you spend most of it in China, which is where a lot of the main game kind of takes place anyway. And man, that campaign just sucked. In my opinion, I mean, wow. Piers, not an interesting partner. Chris, they just made like an idiot. Let me stop myself for a moment. So we just fell down a big ass hole. We're separated. Exclamation point. And we have no weapons. Even larger exclamation point. So things are a little concerning for us at the moment. But don't worry, we have gigantic PlayStation triangles to use. So this is the area I think of, like, immediately when I think of Lost Nightmares. It's so much fun to go through this with a friend unprofessional. It's a very challenging area and a lot of fun. Oh shit, there's a dude down here. Fuck. So do we have to find Jill on our own? Oh my gosh, man. Okay, we're gonna sneak past. I'm kind of using the mini-map right now, so... Oh, God, that fucking guy scared me. Come on, dude, give me a break. I'm not sure how we're gonna sneak past this guy here, but... I have to find a way. How do you drop... Oh, shit, he saw me. How do you drop everything on you? Get off me, dude! Get off of me! Oh my gosh. How do you drop everything on you when you fall down a well? Okay, we have Jill, which is important. Okay, so just Jill and I down here. We need to find a way to defeat this fuckboy. Alright, we found a crank. Let's hit him over the head with it. Okay, we have the red crank. This looks like the red area. Alright. Alright. Jill, use this trap here. So what's going on is... we have to use traps. We can no longer kill these guys normally. We have to trap them using these cranks and, like... cranks in these like spike ceilings. So you gotta really bait these guys out. Alright, so he's like, hey, what are you doing? Come back here. And we're gonna drop it! He's like, what? Oh, this was a mistake. Bada bing, bada boom. He big dead. And we got the Sun Eater Serpent Shard. Man, it's a good thing that came out of his body up through the cracks, because, like, how fucked would you be if you just didn't get the key to the next area? Oh, yeah. Let me kill these tarantulas for my score stuff. I wish they, like, give you a little thing at the beginning that was like, here's what these stupid things do. They're kind of fun, but it's kind of like, do I really want to be running around knifing tarantulas for things that don't do anything? I don't even know where we go right now. Oh, here's where Jill came in. So, what I do know is that, of course, we need to find those crank things. We need to get out of here. I never really thought about what this place is actually meant to be. Like a crypt? I don't know, man. Oh, I bet, you know what? I bet you we put the key part in there and then it triggers something. But really quick, let's go see if there's anything. Okay, you know what, Jill? We're cutting this guy. We're killing him. I don't know if you can permanently kill these guys, but I'm sick of this bitch boy jumping at me, so I'm gonna give him death by 1,000 cuts. Okay, that was pretty conclusive, I think. So here's the green crank. Oh, that's where we came in, I think. Can we even go through here? Yeah, no. Okay, so we gotta put that thing into progress then, I imagine. Oh, more crates. They give you a lot of flash grenades. That's your only defense. What a strange, like, idea. Who came down here and just put a bunch of flash grenades around here? Oh, so there was already a key piece. Oh, fuck. So, there's 2 guys in here right now, according to the minimap. So we're gonna follow this guy. Gonna be real sneaky beaky like. Try and pick up some score stars. Like how he just casually kind of steps over the grate things. Okay. I think there's a crank back here, and also one of those bitch boys. Alright, purple. I have the purple crank. It's good. I kind of want to find... There he is. Yes, thank you, Jill. You're a dick. And you do not need life. I don't know where purple is. Oh, we can get into the green area now, though, so that's kind of good. It's probably up here, then. That would make sense. Crankety crank. Hey, there's a snake. Oh my god. Honestly, the snake is scarier than the monsters. And we got blue. Okay, blue and purple. Moving up in the world. See, this is actually like suspenseful in a spooky way. I don't really think the base game ever managed that for me. Not to say it was like never creepy, it just generally wasn't. That's not what I really personally got from it very much. Okay, I want to jump down here, but Jill is moving that, so I can't really... Oh shit, the guy's here. Wait, where is he? Oh, is he down? Is he down below? Yeah, he is. Oh fuck, how am I gonna... Okay, we don't want him to come up here, because he'll attack Jill. So let's see if we can get him to follow me this way. Okay, come on, dude. Oh, that's not good. Oh, it's okay. I'll just jump right past him. It's fine. I don't know if I can convince him to actually follow me down here right next to Dude! You don't see me? You need your eyesight checked really, really bad. Okay. Well, so much for suspense. Let's see if this guy will follow us. I don't know if you can get both of them under one at once. I guess I don't see why not. Actually, I think we might have tried that, me and my friend. And it might have just done a thing where it just automatically killed one, then the other was fine. I'm not sure, I don't remember. Well, this was easy, sorry dude. Bada boom. Sure did get him. Kicked his ass. These dudes are chumps. They're big and they spooky. But they ain't nothing. Okay, and we got the blue crank, which looks to be this one. So this one is likewise a little bit tricky because you can see Jill is right here in the middle of two doorways. And it's a really tight squeeze. You gotta try and get him. Oh, excuse me. Past her. Now, see, I don't think you ever get a moment anything like any of what's going on here in Resident Evil 6. Resident Evil 6 was... I mean, I think pretty much everyone knows why Resident Evil 6 was bad. Well, I don't even know exactly why most people don't like Resident Evil 6, but my thing with it is just that it's basically an action shooter, which I think is what everyone else disliked about it. Resident Evil 6 lost a lot of the horror concept. Wow, these guys are really betraying my desire to make this whole thing suspenseful. Look at this. Come on, dude. Come on, stop throwing your gigantic anchor around. There we go. So Resident Evil 6 was basically just like a generic shooter. And that's really what kind of made people like, I think. Also, the story was not interesting, really. Resident Evil 4, 5, I don't know, several Resident Evils, especially ones right before this one, had really good villains. Resident Evil 6's villain, I don't even fucking remember it hardly. Dude, you cannot be that blind. Come on, give me a break here. I think this guy's a little bit smarter if I remember. Nope, he's stupid. So, is that just a professional thing? Let's see. So I probably should have played this in veteran. I didn't realize that they change it so dramatically. Along with less enemies, also in this section, every time you drop one of those things on a guy's head, and I'm guessing veteran has some of the same traits as professional to some extent, but regardless, at least in professional, sometimes they'll raise up their big ass anchor thing, and it'll keep that ceiling from falling on them, and you have to run up to them and like kick them or stun them in some way, and then get out of there before the ceiling falls, and then they'll bite the dust. Oh man, everyone dead. Alright, so we get our gun back. The exact same gun, fortunately. Quite fortunate, I must say. As I was saying though, Resident Evil 6 was just, you know, no real tension, just kind of, I don't know, just kind of boring. But I think Jake and Sherry's campaign was actually really good. I thought it was actually a lot of fun. And then Leon's had some okay stuff, but that was about it. And then Ada's was Wesker, Yu-Gi-Oh boy, as I once called you. Oh shit, right into the fight. I completely forgot that it works like that. Can I flash Wesker? Is that a legal move? Okay, no, it's not. I don't remember if they expect you to do something specific here. Oh shit, I pressed the wrong button. Oh man, that would not feel good. Okay, at least I dodged the second thing, so you know, cut me some slack here. Oh, and he's got his gun. Man, what is with Wesker's, like, Neo shit? Okay, here we go. Let's... Oh, I just helped you. Wesker is so Neo, it's crazy. I totally... We just need a Wesker played by by Keanu Reeves, and it just unapologetically, like, just Neo 2. You know, I can totally see Wesker pulling out all his guns at the airport. Man, that actually sounds a lot worse hearing it now. Was The Matrix made before 2001? No, it had to be. There's no way it was made before 2001. Sorry, Jill, I'm talking about The Matrix. Yeah, no way that movie would have been okay after then. Oh man, Jill is getting her ass beat. Gotta do better than that, Jill. I'm getting my ass beat too, but not as much. Okay. Man, he really sends you flying. Oh yeah, and then you have to recover, or like, I think he'll shoot you sometimes. Oh man. Bye, Jill. Oh wow, they gave me almost no time to react there. That's kind of crazy. It's probably really hard to see how little time there was, but I thought they'd give me more than like that second or whatever it was. Hey Keanu Reeves, you want to get out of here? Why don't you go make John Wick 4? Huh? Everyone would love that. I would. In fact, I'd really like it. Recently I watched John Wick 3 and I was like... Well, it was the first time I'd seen it, and I was like, man, it's gonna be so crazy seeing the end of the John Wick series. And I just realized I don't want to spoil anything. So I kind of fucked that up. Well, no, it's not really a spoiler, actually. It's not really the end of the series. I guess you would have to have heard that at some point by now. You really shouldn't have, Wesker. I suck, Wesker. I mean, come on. Let's be real here. We totally were not doing this well in the gameplay. I can tell you that much for free. I will not cost you any money. How hard could it possibly be for Wesker to just do some crazy jump shit and then just shoot us both? Just do it. Look at that Neo! He's just Neo. Where's Morpheus? Morpheus gonna come out and be like, Neo, what the fuck are you doing in Resident Evil? Why are you beating up these people for no goddamn reason? Take the blue pill, red pill. God damn it, Neo. That was a really bad Morpheus impression. Main story. Sounds good. Oh wait, no it doesn't. So somehow Jill survives this fall. How? I can see how Wesker would. How Jill survives that? Oh hey, S rank. That's nice. Man, I felt like I finished that really, really fast, and I still, quote-unquote, only got an A rank. Wow. Well, that's Lost Nightmares. That was way faster than I thought it would be. I mean, like I said before, I once played this with a friend on Professional and split screen, and it took us like, gosh, how long did that take us? Hours and hours and hours. We must have gotten like a straight up... What's the lowest rank you can get in Resident Evil? I don't even remember ever seeing lower than a D, but... Whatever. We must have gotten the lowest rank. We must have gotten like a 3. We transcended the letters, because that's how bad we did. And, but it was a lot of fun, and I think it's hard, maybe, to see how enjoyable that can be when, first of all, you're not playing it. Second of all, you're not with another player playing it. And third of all, you don't have me talking to you. Or wait, no, it's... Wait, is it worse or better with me talking to you? Oh god. It's worse because it's not so spooky scary, but it's great because guess what? You're hearing from your man, your myth, your legend, your Guymando. You I hope you enjoyed the DLC very much. I sure enjoyed it, and realizing how short this was makes me reconsider doing Desperate Escape, but you know, it just... You ever have one of those moments where it just...